The S&P up almost 16.5%, gold up 5.5%. Meanwhile, silver, make sure to subscribe for a bunch of videos. Subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive bonus content. Get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel in the biggest possible way. Try out some G Fuel Energy Formula, $5 off your first order by clicking the link in the description. And of course, last but certainly not least, make sure to go and get your up to 12 free fractional shares by downloading Webull and funding your account. You can deposit as little as you'd like, even as little as a penny. It still works, it still counts. You still get your up to 12 free fractional shares. Webull link in the description. Everything is linked in the description. All right, so today, just like every day, is a video to listen to rather than a video to watch, unless of course you want to watch me go for a walk through the woods. Treat it like a radio show, treat it like a podcast. As I'm filming this video, it is the very beginning of July. The market is currently closed, and the screenshots that I have on my phone, which I will be showing / reading off, year-to-date earnings for the first half of the year, from January 1st all the way until the last day of June. That's what these screenshots are. I wanted to very quickly talk about the precious metals, because they are not seeing exactly what the S&P 500 is seeing right now. Gold is up. Is it up 16.5% or just a hair under 16.5%? No, it is not. Year to date for gold, the spot price of gold, $1,933.30. The price doesn't matter. What about the percentage? How much is it up percent-wise? 5.5%. Not too bad. Not bad. 5.5%. Pretty solid. We like to see the green, regardless of what the percentage is. You know, 1%, 2%, 20%. We're in the green. Not too shabby. Gold, the beautiful yellow metal, up 5.5%. Now, I also want to talk about silver, but before we do, I want to keep talking about gold for just 1 second, because gold, the preferred metal when it comes to the big dogs of the world, when it comes to the mega millionaires, the multimillionaires, the business moguls, the top dog investors. Now, the average top dog investor, the average multimillionaire, the average wealthy individual is not stacking silver and gold, but the ones that are prefer gold. Gold is typically looked at as the safe haven metal between the two. Silver is much more volatile. Silver has some more wild swings. Sure, silver, you know, if the metals jump up in price, silver typically jumps up in a more dramatic fashion, but the opposite is true as well. When the metals take a hit, gold, yeah, gets bumped down, but silver falls oftentimes. So that's why gold is typically looked at as the safe haven metal, which is why I like to refer to it as the powerhouse metal. I would say that it's a better store of value. I would say that it's a better preserver of wealth. I would say it's better when it comes to saving long term. Silver, on the other hand, I like to refer to as the opportunity metal. The metal that offers more of an opportunity for growth. And when I say growth, I'm not saying that I don't think gold is going to grow. For silver, offers more of an opportunity for potential explosive growth. If you want to play the gold to silver ratio game, where you're buying silver low and then converting to gold when silver's at a high, if you want to play that game, if you can get it right, for me, that's too much effort, too much I don't play that game. I've never played that game. I've never traded silver for gold. I've never traded silver or gold for cash. I've never done that. Every piece of silver, every piece of gold that I have acquired is still in my possession, even though I'm not actively or aggressively stacking at this time. Gold offers probably a little bit more stability than silver does, and silver offers probably a little bit more opportunity than gold does. So different metals that people stack for different reasons, but at the end of the day, it's for long-term wealth preservation purposes. So moving away from gold, referred to as the safe haven metal, or what I like to call the powerhouse metal, or the ultimate form of wealth preservation when it comes to metals, let's move away from the beautiful yellow metal, and now let's move to the beautiful white metal. Like I said, the S&P up almost 16.5%, gold up 5.5%. Meanwhile, silver is down. Silver's in the red. Year to date, silver is down 4.83%. Silver in the red. Not painfully in the red. Silver is not hanging on for dear life, but it's down almost 5%. And the funny thing about silver is it's so dirt cheap. Almost 5% of a decline is only $1.17, if you can see right there in the bottom left. So that's why people spaz out when it comes to silver. They're like, oh my God, silver's up 5%. Oh my God, this is it, this is it. And it's really only up $1 and change. That's the funny thing about silver. Such a small dollar amount could look like a pretty big percentage, which is why I said before, the dollar amount doesn't really matter. The percentage change is what's important. See, like, you know, just to put it into perspective, if I went and said, hey, you know, silver's down $1 and change, you know, most people are like, all right, so down $1, what's $1? But if I said it's down almost 5%, then people say, ooh, buy the dip or run away. Down 5%. 5% up or 5% down. Man. $5 up or 5% down sounds a little bit more dramatic than saying, oh, it's up $1 and change, or it's down $1 and change. And just for the record, gold being up 5.5% means that it's up over $100. $100.80. So once again, dollar amount doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many dollars it's up or down. It doesn't even matter what the spot price is. The percentage is what matters. If you see that gold is up 5.5%, that's when you can gauge, or that's when you can begin to determine, is now the right time to buy, or is now the right time to sell. While silver, on the other hand, if it's down almost 5%, that could, for a lot of people, resemble an opportunity to buy more. Hey, buy the dip. It's down 5%. I can get it at a discounted price. If you guys like today's video, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive bonus content. Get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel in the biggest possible way. Try out some G Fuel Energy Formula, $5 off your first order by clicking the link in the description. Sugar-free, low-calorie, packed with a whole bunch of vitamins, over 50 different flavors to choose from. This one right here is Miami Nights. It's like a pina colada flavor. It's actually my favorite flavor of all time. $5 off your first order by clicking the link in the description. And of course, as I said before, make sure to get your up to 12 free fractional shares. By downloading Webull and funding your account, you can deposit as little as you'd like, even as little as a penny. It still works, it still counts, you still get your up to 12 free fractional shares. You can start investing with as little as $5, and of course, you can even set yourself up a Roth IRA on the app. Webull link in the description. Everything is linked in the description.